The world's best surfers back in town in Peniche, Portugal. The MEO Pro Portugal, the event. We've changed seasons, but the action is red hot as ever, and an outstanding heat hitting the water right now. Massive fan favourites, two of them. Filipe Toledo, a former winner here, taking on Owen Wright. Myself, Paul Evans in the studio, Kaipo Garrett alongside me. We've been hotly anticipating this one, Kaipo.
This is just part of the journey. Here we go with Filipe Toledo.
Toledo gets into his stride. Nice whipping car from him. And he'll go over the lip with that projection floater maneuver and bashes it again. And already putting spice into this encounter right at the start.
Nice opener for Toledo. Here we go on the replay. Long bottom turn, hooks it right around. You can see the double pump. He gets in the lip line, falls a bit, keeps the board. Impressed by the quickness of Filipe Toledo.
Right on the backhand, whips one off the top of the wave. We'll go a little soft on him though. Not sure if he got much work done early on, so we just picked him up midway through that. But certainly from what we saw of that, looked like Toledo getting the better, should I say, of that exchange. In the meantime, let's hear from a man who put in a strong performance to finish big in the last heat. It's Conor O'Leary. Well, we'll just watch the end of that right from Toledo. Let's go hear from Conor O'Leary.
He only got a 3.83 on this right here. This is a 3.83 and it's cleanly slotted. Spent some time behind the curtain, but as the tide has filled in.
And a job well done. Let's pick up live here. He goes to big man Owen Wright, whipping on the backhand. It's smooth arcs. It's not going to be a big number, paying out for that.
Pretty interesting, during that interview, we saw Owen Wright get a backhand barrel.
And we love watching it go down, as our crowd are enjoying to see stack lines coming through here. And after a little bit of a drizzly afternoon, sunlight poking through, just adding a lighter mood to proceedings. Meanwhile, in live action off the bottom again, there's that full rail whipping snap, and he goes late to take on a lip, a little too late, and goes incomplete on that second turn. But just the way he gets speed through those calves, Kaipo.
As we look at this replay, he gets this kind of double pump bottom turn where he actually accelerates into a turn. That first one's just beauty. The problem here, a little late, couldn't get the board up above the lip, came underneath and just paid for it there.
He will get a number in. It's good enough for a high three. Let's have a look at the deep stats powered by Hydro Flask. Well, let's have a look at live action from Owen Wright. Backhand attack again. And he'll just wait on the bottom here, and he'll put up a critical floater. Not able to hang on.
Owen Wright, taking a look at this replay. Projection turn there, and this is a dangerous maneuver. Splits again on the landing. Front foot punches through this board. Let's take a look at this in slow motion where we can really analyze everything. Glides through that. Gets his rail back in the water on the backhand, sets up for a risky maneuver, which is that backhand float, gets up in the lip, comes down, all the weight on the front foot, and the board just snaps. Here we go with Toledo.
On the backhand, little whipping line adjustment off the bottom, snaps one off the top, and again, releases those fins and gathers himself for a finish on the inside. And just kind of claw onto this, just slightly ungainly as he recovers that, but a couple of hammers on the backhand. And he looks bang up for this encounter. Filipe Toledo has a little look back with a little grimace. Let's get a look, Kaipo.
Oh my goodness. Watch this extra punch right there. Gets some release. It does it again. And so that front foot, back foot leverage that he's able to apply to the board gets a little bit of slide off the top. That's a little extra sauce in the surfing of Filipe Toledo. Let's look at it again. Watch this. Slides that one and then re-engages, comes back around, front foot, back foot out, slides that one all the way around, gets on the heels again on that heel side rail and just gets up in one more time. That is ultra fast surfing. This is what happened with Owen Wright though, and it looks like it was a little bit of a mishap. Throws the layback a little too high on the wave, no harm, no foul. But these guys are so sensitive to their equipment that even on the same exact replica, they'll feel the difference.
Right, bangs one really nice backhand hanger from Owen and pushes hard on that one. Manages to hang on the wave, goes a little soft, just the two hits from him. First one was big. And Owen Wright trying to get back in this. He's going to get the number in. Let's just have another look at Owen's wave here.
Classic Owen Wright. Strong heel edge bottom turn, hooking turn off the top, a little on the front foot there, caught the nose just a little bit. That is going to, hold back the score just a bit, but this is just classic Owen Wright. We've seen this coil up that he's able to utilize his entire frame 6'3", and just compresses himself off the bottom and extends himself off the top.
And a lot of great surfing to come from the Championship Tour this year. Let's check live here. And I'll just tweak out the tail. It's so technical. The control is mad good. It gets a big rotation. Doesn't get that one done. The crowd are lapping this up, Kaipo.
Yeah, now, you know, we're seeing a loosened up Filipe Toledo, especially when you watch this first turn. This is like a disaster-style lip glide right there. Just throws the middle of the board up there, hucks the fins. If he was able to put this thing down, we would have been into excellent range.
Just down the coast here in Ericeira, loves hanging in this part of the world. He's coming up in the next heat, but before that, I'm really looking forward to the rest of this one. Toledo again. What's he got here off the bottom? Oh, and he rotates it casual as you like, and still going on the inside here. Bang, stabs it.
And let's just take a look at this. This is progression. Sets up here and throws the reverse. Gets a little caught up, but no problem. Just like almost like a disco spin for Toledo. And then stabs it in the end with such electric energy to finish off that ride. I like to see this and study this technique. So like not quite an air reverse, more of like kind of like a little disco spin. Nose picks it through there. Spins it around. Gets back on the heels, another carving turn all the way back, and then really quick to the lip there for a vertical.
Meanwhile, with a ton of speed, Owen Wright, good looking left. Thought about going into the tube and has to take a line underneath that lip and kick out. It's not going to be a number for him. So a big number, but he's already got two. Better than that, he doesn't need it. Owen Wright would love a score like that. Get himself back into this contest. Just over 5 to go, and we'll pick up live action here of Toledo on a right-hander. There's that snap. That one, he loses traction, and he'll go down.
I'll get back to that because Owen's up and right.
Owen dipping it in to the tube from behind a deep section. Great travel time behind the curtain from Owen. Doesn't get an exit, crucial. Certainly doesn't seem to be having too much trouble with going vert. Looking so good and so strong. Owen Wright on the wrong side of a combo. Second priority as well. And he'll go here on the backhand. It's a smaller inside wave. What's he got? He'll just swoop one off the top straight into a bottom turn. There's a nice hit from him. Throwing up spray. And it's a well-ridden wave with polish and finesse. But it's not going to be the sort of number that he needs. He needs to get a couple of sevens, couple of high sevens really. Much smaller. And able to be explosive and impressive. Having another look at Owen here.
Classic Owen Wright on the backhand. It's just that rhythm that he's able to produce. I mean, that's the kind of surfing that led to a victory over on the Gold Coast when he took out his win there in 2017. But, you know, it's a little bit too little, a little too late for Owen Wright, unfortunately. And these guys right here, I mean, I love that they come out in force here to Super Tubos, and what a great venue for a World Tour event. There we go, the congratulations, some great sportsmanship, but that man, he's moving on.
Unbelievable energy from Filipe Toledo.